Welcome to the local pickup.
Thank you. Welcome to the local pickup, y'all.
Y'all, I'm Jason Gervais.
I'm Chris Broadwaters. Welcome to the local pickup again.
I feel like if people watch this, they would turn it off.
Yeah, good thing they don't.
Anyway, this is a super cool guitar. This guitar was made in 1959, dude. Can you believe that? I mean, that's a long time ago.
No, I don't accept that.
I know. So
That is a very long time ago.
I mean, seriously, 59. Let's get a little listen. So, you've got a selector switch here. This is, first of all, this is a Silvertone guitar. You've got a selector switch here that switches between these two pickups.
Was when the only thing I know about Silvertone, it was Sears or Belk? Or
Okay, so yeah,
JCPenney or something?
It was Sears.
Sears.
So let's back up. So this was 59, right? So let's back up. The electric guitar itself, was invented, you know, and people argue about who invented it. It could have been in the 30s and could have been earlier, whatever. But the first mass manufactured distributed electric guitar came from Fender in 1950. It was the Telecaster. And it had a different name at first, but it was the Telecaster. And so by 9 years later, there are 4 or 5 guitar makers in the United States who are making electric guitars efficiently and effectively. Well, Harmony's one of them. Dan Electro, Valco. And so kind of the way it worked was Harmony's making guitars and Sears comes to them and says, because they have the consumer base, and says, we have people that will buy guitars, so instead of selling your guitars, we want our own guitar. So Harmony just says, okay, we're already making this exact guitar.
Yeah.
And instead of Harmony on it, we'll put a different name on it. So, you know, let's come up with a brand. So Sears and Harmony are like, they come up with a brand, and the brand is Silvertone. So Harmony makes these guitars.
Which is a really cool name.
It is a cool name, yeah. So Harmony makes these guitars and sells them through Sears as Silvertone. They sell them through like another big box as something else, you know. There's a
Best Buy.
Magnavox, I think it's one. I don't even know. I'm gonna missay it, and I'm gonna get railed on
Circuit
on the
City.
internet. Circuit, yeah, it was Blockbuster. Yeah, basically they were all Blockbuster guitars. No, but they made the same guitars they were making. They just put different names on them based on the fact that the retail organization that was selling them wanted to control the brand, versus, you know, like right now, Fender, you know, if you had a retail store, you would just bring in a Fender, and that would help your retail store, the fact that you carry a Fender.
Right, yeah.
Or a Gibson or whatever the case. They were like, oh, well, no, you know, nobody cares about Harmony. Like, we're going to name it something that means Sears.
Yeah.
And we're going to buy into that through and through. Harmony didn't care about that. They were just trying to make the best guitars they could make. And they made some pretty good guitars, man. This is a hollow body guitar with a great neck shape. Great action. This guitar's completely original as far as I know. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'll learn something different, but it is wired backwards, meaning
You have to play it walking backwards.
yes, you have to play it in reverse time. So you start at the end of the song. It's weird. No, but like, so this is flipped up, which would normally be the neck pickup, but it's the bridge pickup. and then you flip it down, and it's the neck pickup. Normally those would be switched, but it's just because the wiring's reversed. But it's got a great sound. This is on the neck pickup, which is down, which is kind of opposite. And then back on the bridge.
That sounded really cool.
Oh man, yeah, it's really great. Here, try it out.
Well,
And then in the middle, of course, is both pickups, you know.
so I'm gonna put it down. It's
It's the neck. Yeah, exactly, which is different.
I don't know what to do with my hands. So down is in the neck. Oh, I'm not supposed to talk when I play.
See, that's got a warmness.
Yeah, yeah.
I love
Yes.
So, yes, it sounds.
This is a really cool guitar.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, Silvertone was one of the first ever names I heard in my life that wasn't Fender or Gibson.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, somehow.
Huh.
Just
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting, because I didn't hear it till like 3 years ago.
Really? Yeah.
Like, I really
think-
had no idea those even existed.
I think some uncle or something had like a busted old Silvertone.
That's too funny.
Yeah, and I was like,
Which makes total sense. That's the whole point.
right, yeah, that's what
Yeah, right.
It was probably from when they were like, you know,
Probably
at the
so,
Sears catalog.
He bought it at Sears,
He
probably,
did,
yeah.
He was in
yeah.
the outhouse ripping out pages from the Sears catalog.
Man, when I was a kid, my grandmother.
We made our clothes out of Sears catalog pages.
We did, and they were crumply, but they were not comfortable,
Yeah.
but they were covered you.
You know, they really suited the butt.
But when I was a kid, man, for real, my grandmother would, like as an activity to keep us busy, would give us the Sears catalog, and it was like
That's awesome.
400 pages.
Yeah.
And be like, circle everything that you
Man,
could possibly want.
what a mama thing to do. That's
And I would
awesome.
like I'd spend 3 hours, and she would just like flip to whatever page and just buy whatever.
That is so really, man. That's such
Yeah.
a cool mama thing to do. That is awesome, dude.
I was like, oh my god.
That rules.
Yes.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I'd come home from school, and my grandmother would be baking fresh Sears catalogs, and I could smell it when I got off the
You
bus.
can smell the Sears catalog.
You can smell the raisins. But really, that is awesome. That is
Yeah.
a great
I know.
grandmother story.
So I mean, but these guitars have stood the test of time. I mean, this one in particular, man, if I may.
Yo, yeah, you may.
This one in particular is just in incredible shape. I mean,
It is, yeah.
the action could not be lower.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
just
we've been very blessed on the local pickup to have a lot of guitars go through here that are just ancient, that
Wow.
outdate myself or my parents, and are just they play like they were made yesterday.
I love how you think that that's because we're blessed. That's how oblivious you are to the work that I do to source all these guitars for this show. You're like, how lucky are we that these guitars come through here?
I came and sit here, and these guitars were magic.
I mean, how weird that people bring us these amazing guitars.
Blessed.
Yeah, so a nice, I would call it a C neck maybe, short scale, or it feels short scale at least.
You spell short is spelled with an S. It's not a C. I've made that mistake.
Oh, wow.
Short. That's actually short.
Well, yeah, that's true.
What does C-neck mean? You're grading it? Oh, the shape of the back of the neck.
C, yeah.
Duh.
Versus another shape, like
Duh.
a V.
Yep.
Yeah, old
I know
guitars
what.
have a V.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Yep. Sorry, folks. Please delete that.
This guitar just has a great tone, man. Great style. I love it. The fact that it was made as a kind of a, okay, we're making a good guitar, and so let's just slap a name on it and get it out in Sears and try to sell it to as many people as possible. is a historical footnote to the fact that Harmony was making good guitars, man. This is a really good guitar. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they stood the test of time.
Yeah.
Like, people still look for these.
It plays great. It sounds great. These old pickups sound just fantastic. So can't say enough about it, man. All right, cool. So there you go. There you have it. Silvertone.